Right, everyone, let's just go through this SWOT analysis and make sure we have all the essential points before we present the idea to management. So, looking at strengths to begin with, obviously the design is key here. We've got a unique design which makes it much quieter than any of the competition. That's obviously our USP there. I want to make sure we leverage that as much as possible. Sebastian, anything to add to that?
Yes, the design also makes it easier to clean. The traditional versions attract a lot of dust which is then blown at the customers, causing problems with allergies. Ours is self-cleaning. I also think it's a beautiful design. I think the marketing needs to focus on that too. It's not just for keeping cool, it's an attractive addition to the home. We can emphasize the design in a similar way to what Apple did when they introduced their products, such as the iPhone and the Mac. Our customers are going to care about that too, not just the function.
Yes, both are great points, thank you. Okay, let's look at our weaknesses. Sylvia?
Well, the main one is obviously going to be price. We're planning to sell this at a price point that is 30% to 40% higher than the nearest competition. As beautiful as the design is, it's not as easy to make. There's also the packaging. Traditional versions can be easily taken apart and put together by the customer, making them easy to put in a flat box. Ours will have to come ready-made, meaning the boxes will be much larger. Not only is that more expensive for us, it's less convenient for the customer and for the shop selling them, as they will be able to store fewer of them.
Yes, I can't really see anything that we can do to change that. It comes back to the design. I think if we are selling this as a must-have item and people see how good it looks, the market will be able to tolerate the inconvenience of the size of the packaging. Besides, a lot of people will be having them delivered directly to their homes, so the packaging will be a minor problem for them. We could even focus on the fact that they don't have to put it together themselves. I know it's a plus for me. I hate putting anything together. So, opportunities.
Unfortunately, with temperatures rising, the market for these is going to be increasing. There's going to be a lot of demand in Western Europe for these, as the cost of air conditioning still isn't something that people want to have to pay, especially after heating their houses all winter. Also, the time when you're really going to need our product is going to be for a month or so in the summer. I think the Middle East and Asia will also be interested in the high end of the markets. Although there's more air conditioning in those places, I think there's still a lot of potential in the cooler months to replace air conditioning.
As for threats, we will have to be careful of similar designs in future from our competitors, although I think customers will value the original over a cheaper version if our marketing is right. We do have a possible situation with the design, which means it has to be made in Sweden. If there's any problem with the supply from there, it will affect the number we can make. However, I think we have time to look at other ways to design the fan in future so that we can use other suppliers.